My name, my name. Favor is my name, my name. My name, my name. Victory is my name, my name. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I know that this is a beautiful day. I trust. Honestly, that song I was singing has been one of my favorites recently. Kudos to Sinach. She came through with that one again. Hallelujah. She's really doing a great job, and I really appreciate her. I love the song, the simplicity of the message. And she even broke through, as in she broke the English or the grammar, let me say, the grammar. Okay. The grammar, she broke through it when she said, goodness and mercy follows me, and we're all singing it. I mean, and it's nice to hear. Goodness and mercy follows me. That's not grammar, but that that flows in very well. That's talking about being unique, just being you. And I think musically that aligns. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So yes, let's go on. For everyone who is there, you're there on YouTube, I want to know you are there. Make a comment on YouTube. I want to know you are there. Say hello. Say hi. I want to know you are there. And my ladies, the winning women coming through, I want you on YouTube to be active. Let's do this together. And when it's time to bring in your contributions, I want you to go ahead and do that. Hello. Yeah, thank you. Can you please display them for me? I see a hello there. Hi, Marianne. I'm trying to look like, do I look Ugandan? I know it's an African thing, there's an African princess, lost princess African thing, but I don't tell me, Lala, hi. Yeah, yeah, yes, my people are here. Yes, now I'm feeling better now that we are more and more together here. Good to have you. I'm looking forward to having a wonderful time. I can't read anything on the studio. I want everyone on YouTube. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, you love it. Oh, we could recreate this and, we have fun doing it. Okay, so yes, thank you. Thank you. Monis. That's a beautiful one right there. Glad to have you here. So today we're going to have a discussion, and we do it together. We do it together, and I know we're going to have a lot of fun. Today we're supposed to bring someone before to share a true life experience of how she went through abuse in her marriage. But for some reasons, we had to put a hold on that. But I promise you, ladies, we're going to get to that. Maybe in the next 2 sessions, we're going to be able to do that because this is all about relationships. This is all about relationships on 3 levels: your relationship with your maker, your relationship with yourself, and then your relationship with other people, parents, siblings, in-laws, or like we call them these days, in-laws, and all of them, your colleagues, your neighbors, and of course your spouse, your children, it's a whole lot. But 3 basic levels of relating with people and with God: first, with your maker; 2, with yourself; and 3, with other people. So today I want to treat a topic: creating happiness. Creating happiness. And I tell you, this largely has to do with no one but you. No one but you. Because every other thing you need to relate with other people, but in this particular one, you only need you to a large extent to be happy. And I know the topic reads how to be happy irrespective of your marital status. I know it's very common among women to be very bothered about their marital status. Some men too, but it's most common among the women. And you know one thing I'm going to say: in as much as you cannot marry yourself, somebody has to marry you, right? Why don't you just relax? Because whatever is not in your immediate control, worrying about it never helps. If anything, it aggravates it, it worsens the situation. So, what you want to do is the things that you know are out of reach, the things that you know you cannot control, just let them be. The ones you can control, work on them. Honestly, and you will find life easier to live. Okay, so introducing to you today this aspect of relating with yourself. I want to talk about the importance of happiness. First of all, what are the importance or importances of happiness? One, you'll be healthy. The good book says that a merry heart does good like medicine. It will just be as if you're on one medication like that, and it's just happiness. You will be healthy. You will be healthy. And then that would also make to a large extent for you to have a long life. You will be happy, and then you will live long, all things being equal, you know, and then you have a good quality of life. This life that we have in, that we're living in, is meant to be enjoyed. God has given us all things to richly enjoy. If we don't enjoy it, the hours we go, the days we pass by, the weeks we roll in, the months we roll in, the years we roll in. Before we know it, we are 50, we are 60, we are 100. And like my sister has said, 120 is the target. Before we know it, we are 120. So you want to look back when you are well advanced in age. And then what do you see? What do you want to remember? Like, oh, I wish I had enjoyed my 30s and 40s and 50s. Now I'm 70. I don't even have that kind of energy or whatever. What would you want to be? What do you want to be casting your mind back at? I tell my kids when they were much younger. I didn't know I was saying it so much until one of them asked me, "Why are you always saying this?" And I was always telling them, "Enjoy your childhood. Enjoy your childhood." So one day, one of them asked me, "Why are you always saying that?" I was like, oh, do I say that a lot? It must be a reflection of what is going on in my inside. Because I did not enjoy my childhood. I can't even remember really what my childhood was. Let me say, most of the things I remember about my childhood was not nothing pleasant. Nothing pleasant. Can I hear that? What's that? Hello. Oh yeah, yeah. Hello, ladies. Yeah, Kemi, welcome on board. We're glad to have you. So enjoy your childhood. That was what I was always shouting. I was always happy on it because you want to look back later on in life and be like, I did a bit. Yeah. Okay. So, what is happiness? Is the state of being happy. The state of being happy. And you know one thing, you cannot hide it. You can't hide happiness. Not from yourself, not from other people. If you're a happy person, it's infectious. If you're a happy person, it's very glaring. If you're a happy person, they even say that it takes a lesser number of muscles to smile than to frown. So it's very, 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 very glaring when one is happy or one is not happy. So if you are in a state of being happy and then you are enjoying happiness, you're experiencing happiness, it's very glaring. What does happy means? Happy means feeling or showing pleasure or contentment. Now, for me to feel something, I am the one that feel. I allow myself to feel. Like we say, oh, this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. It is my decision. It's my decision. So the same thing with being happy. It's showing pleasure or contentment. I decide to show pleasure. I decide to live a life of contentment. I decide to smile, for example. Like I'm smiling now, I'm smiling at you now, smiling, all smiles. Why? This is my happy place. When I do this, oh my goodness, I'm just happy. Some people are happy when they see food. Ah, you see them grinning from tip tip, from one side of their mouth to the other. And they are so happy. From ear to ear, they are grinning. Oh, good. Ah, timbaki, yomole, obelegusi, and that kind of thing. And some people, different things that make people happy. What is their choice? They choose to be happy. So I'm saying to you today, you can create happiness. And from that word creating happiness, it means it's not something that's an illusion. It's something that's tangible, and you can create it irrespective of what is not, who is not, where you are not. You can decide. It's a choice to create happiness. So if I'm talking about creating happiness, then I need to see what you're saying. Please kindly project that. Kindly project and flow along with us. I need to be able to reach from afar. I see some conversations there. So if you're going to be creating it, that means that yes, you need there are materials that you can use. Kindly project it. What's happening? No, the things the conversation. Oh, my technical person is dreaming shege today. You can create, thank you. You can create happiness. To create happiness, only you is needed. Yeah. Yeah. You're that powerful. You can do it. You can create it. Okay. So I'll give you some points today, and then we will talk about it. We'll interact about it. Number one, she already, jumped ahead of it. Give yourself the permission to be happy. If it takes me to make me happy, so I only have to take permission from me. And I'm always with me. So it is something I can do right now. Give yourself permission to be happy. Talk to yourself. Come on. You need to be happy. Create your happiness. Let these things go. Let this pain, do away with it. See, you cannot, for example, do anything about people hurting you, people looking down on you, people throwing sticks or stones at you, people mocking you, people hurting you, stepping on your toes, labeling you, whatever. You cannot control that. But what you can control is how you accept it. It's how you accept it. Give yourself permission to free yourself. Give yourself permission to soar. Give yourself permission to live this life to the fullest. See, I had a life-threatening experience a few years back. And one of the things I learned, it was very, very tough for me. One of the things I learned is that if I had died at that time, the best thing that would have happened is that I would be reunited with my maker. I will go to God, go back to where I came from. But as at that point, I had not, even though I was already I was already in my very early 40s. I was about 40, 41, 42 at that time. But I had not really enjoyed my life. I'm telling you, I had not really lived a happy life. Yes, serving God, loving on God, loving on people, doing my best, mechanically, as a wife, as a mother, as a business owner, as I was doing all of those things. I was discharging my duties, but was I a happy person? No. And then, it just came to me like a revelation. If you die now, yes, you go to heaven. Beautiful. But you'd have missed out on some things that you ought to have enjoyed here on earth. I was like, yeah. And I was like, somebody who loves God, lives the life. Maybe you live in LA, you enjoy yourself, you go on vacation, you have your bucket list, and you're living the life, enjoying the things you want to enjoy, doing the things you want to do, giving yourself permission to live, to thrive. If that person dies, that person will also go to heaven, the same heaven that you're going to. So you have not enjoyed your life, and it's your decision. That point was a turning one for me. And I decided to like, oh, as long as I'm still on this side of the divide, I'm going to ensure that I am happy. I want to see my conversations, please. People are talking. I need to display what they are saying. Please flow with us. Thank you, technical. Having myself, giving myself permission to store. You just have to look at it. The life I'm living, is this the best that I can live? Is this the best that I can live? Without anybody having to be the reason that I'm happy. Can I find my happy place? Can I decide to let go of the hurt? They hurt me, fine. I'm not going to remain hurt. And you know the irony of it, some people that even hurt you, they don't even send. They have broken your heart, shattered it into tiny pieces. That it's only God that can put the pieces together again. And they don't even care. They are living their lives. They are even probably busy shattering another person's life. Like we say in Nigeria, they serve breakfast. They break your heart and they still go on serving the breakfast. Stop allowing what offense live rent free. No, stop allowing offense live rent free in your heart. Yes, yes, yes. So you decide, what do I do with that? Okay, so you did this. Yeah, okay, you have done it. Thank you. So after they have done all of those things, it's going to be a greater injustice for you now to still remain wallowing in self-pity. You are angry. You are burning. You are shrinking, because the opposite of happiness, sadness, it shrinks people. It makes people look ugly. It causes sickness in the body and a lot of other things. People will look haggard. And those that caused it, they're enjoying themselves somewhere. So you got to wake up. You got to wake up. You got to create that happiness. Choose to be happy and actually be happy. All right. The second thing I'm going to share is find and pursue your purpose. Nobody can take that one from you. Your meaning, your reason, find it. Like I said to you, when I sit down here, I can be here for the next 4 hours. I will not even remember that I've not eaten. This is my happy place. As in, and I love it. It makes me happy. I know one thing, when you are fulfilling purpose, there is a form of happiness. Nobody can give it to you. Nobody can take it away from you. Because you have found purpose. No matter what anybody is doing or not doing, married, not yet married, once married, complicatedly married, complicatedly single, whatever they label you as, single father, single mother, whatever they label you as, see, when you have found your purpose in God and you are fulfilling it, there's something they say in my dialect. Permit me, I'm a Yoruba princess, the lost princess that is Yoruba. Wọ́n ní ìpàkọ́ ògbọ́ ṣùtì orí ẹlẹ́gàn ló dàrú or ló bàjẹ́ or something. Yoruba, we are very they're saying that, as in, when you are going in front like this, the back of your head is not hearing anything. No, you are just eye on the ball, and you're doing the things that you know that you have been sent to this earth to do. Not even money can give you. No, not even money. Thank you. Some people think that, they need money to be happy. See, when all your money problems have been solved, you will still have other problems. Problem, no they finish. Oh God. I heard the song somewhere. That lyrics just came now. Problem, no they finish. Money cannot solve every problem. They say, money answers all things. Money only answers the things that money can answer. This happiness thing. Somebody say, it's better for me to be crying in a Porsche than to be crying on top of keke. Crying is crying. Money is not all. firing on. Whatever the reputation they tag you is their business. Let them wallow in it. Oh shit, just the shooty. That's it. Find the purpose, pursue it. Give yourself permission to live this life. This life said, God knows, say, somebody pass. And there's this question that people ask, they're like, how is life treating you? How is life treating you? And I'm always very quick to respond. I am treating life well. They say life happens. When life happens to me, I don't stay there. I happen back to life. I'm a phoenix. I arise from the ashes. It's a choice. It's a choice. Some of us like this, if you hear some stories, something that we have been through, we don't look like what we have been through. Why? We choose to purpose. Choose to pursue what really matters. Find out. Find it, and pursue that purpose. And you find yourself that you are creating happiness, lasting happiness. You will be so tired now. Maybe you just came back from an outreach and you're lying down on your bed and you have smiles on your lips. You have gone to reach out to the less privileged. You have gone to feed the homeless. You have been able to do something that you are meant to do. Maybe you're a preacher, you've gone to preach. Or people have been delivered. People have heard the word of God. Or whatever it is that you do. And then you get back home and there's a smile on your lips. You wake up with a smile on your face. That's happiness. No one gave it to you. Not the world, not situations, not your spouse or the lack of spouse or whatever. So no one can take it from you. The next thing. Okay, let me read that. Make sure you do life gracefully, fulfilling purpose, and don't let life do you. Thank you. That's a summary. Don't let life do you, and don't let life has the final say. Life happens. It will happen. Come back to life. All right. So the next one I want to share is make great friends. Make great friends. Make great friends. Yes, make money, associate with great ideas, but I want to take that one first before they make money. Make great friends. Okay? Look at your association. Look at the company you have. I'm giving Yoruba class today. It says, Òrìṣà bó lè gbè mí, fi mí sílẹ̀ bó ṣe bá mi. I'm a Yoruba tutor. I began to work on a project like 5 years ago to teach people to understand and to speak Yoruba language, because that language must not go into extinction. So you will be hearing me dropping some of those our hard and truthful sayings. Òrìṣà bó bá lè gbè mí, fi mí sílẹ̀ bó ṣe bá mi. In other words, if you can't add to me, then leave me the way I am. Hello. If you can't add to my life, you're not a blessing to me. If you're not going to be multiplying what I have here, you're not going to be adding anything useful to me. Hey, hello, stay away. And I like to say this, you're not a tree, you can move. Friendship, relationships, associations, they are by choice, not by force. If somebody comes around you and when they leave, you feel, empty, you feel. So what is the essence? They've come to bring people's gist, things that don't add value, and when they leave, you feel empty. What is the essence? You have to evaluate your relationships as part of you creating happiness. Stay away from toxic people. If you don't have a friend, it's better than having the wrong one. You never say because you are thirsty, you're going to drink poison. After all, it's liquid. No. Make great friends. Do away with bad company. Why are you in my life if you're not adding value? And there's this lie that people tell themselves, Even though she's not adding any value, he's not adding any value, he's not taking anything away from me. It's a lie. It is a lie from the pit of hell and deception. Friends, associations, they are like buttons in an elevator. They are either taking you up or taking you down. You don't enter into an elevator and just stay there. What's the essence? If they are not adding to you, they are subtracting from you. They are fulfilling subtly fulfilling the 3 point agenda of the devil: stealing, killing, and destroying. So you want to be happy. Create that happiness by screening in or screening out relationships from your life. Yeah. And you don't need anyone to help you to do that. You just need you and your gumption. That's an old English, archaic word for common sense. If I have a friend, even no matter who that person is, in 3 months, 6 months, I want to evaluate that relationship. I really want to. And that's why I'm big on premarital counseling. You know, I do that also. Yeah. Premarital counseling, I'm big on that. I want to look at these things. I want to help you see. I don't see. Oh my God. There are some people that this is a red flag. Do not proceed. There are people like that. Because the relationships are going to either make or break you. You make the decisions, but the consequences of your decisions either make or break you. So make great friends. They might not be so many, but let them be quality. I always choose quality over quantity anytime. Anytime. Whether you are my friend, let me mention that there are three levels of this friendship or relationship. There is one that is above, there's one that you are at par, and there's one that is like below. There's some that you receive from, there's some that iron sharpen iron, and there's some that you are the one that fit them. Any of those three. I want to look at how effective the relationship is. If I look up to you as a mentor and I'm not being mentored, I see that in the first 6 months of you being my life was going down south. I quickly sever such relationship. If we're friends and we are par, and you're not sharpening me, you're dulling me, I'll be looking 1 month, 2 months, 5, 6. I will just excuse myself, tactfully excuse myself. If you are my mentee and I am trying to pour into you, I'm trying to show you what God has taught me, I'm trying to relay to you what I am saying, and you're not budging 1 month, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, I'll just behind you, sister. Bless you. There is no time to waste. And honestly, these things are not good for our mental wellness. So, make great friends. Remove negative people. Move away from toxic people. It's your life, and you are creating happiness. The next one now is let's go to make money. Make money. Money is meant to be made. Make money. Associate with people that have great ideas. I've forgotten who said this recently. I think it's Apostle Johnson, not Suleiman. Joshua Selman, that said, if you count 6 foolish persons or maybe 5 foolish persons, you didn't count well. If you look all around you and all you're seeing, there's foolish people in the room. Maybe there are 7 of you there, let's say, and you counted 6 foolish people. You didn't count well. There are actually 7. Because the companion of fools will also be a fool and will eventually be destroyed. But if you company with the wise, you will be wise. You company with the rich, you will be rich. You company with people that work with great ideas, you will begin to flow. Look, like what happened to Saul in the good book. He went on with the sons of the prophet and he began to prophesy. People were like, oh, is Saul also now a prophet? Yeah, make money. So you owe it to yourself to discover who is doing what they need to do. and making money, making impact. See, it's good to make impact. I learned that. I'm going to share this with you now. When God told me some things about the Living with Sarah talk show some years back, He said to me two things. He said, make impact and make money. Well, I was so religious, Pastor Sarah. I was like, no. So when He opened my eyes to this about 5 years ago, He said, charge for your counseling session. Ebony is a gift. If I counsel with you, it's like, because it is God's gift. Apart from that, I'm certified to counsel. I'm gifted in it. And God said to me, make impact and make money in this expression of ministry that I've given you. But guess what? I began to do it too, then I will not do it. I'll be like, love Ofela phone now. Ofela phone, can I be charging? And then when I have money issues, God is like, told you. Told you. And I'm like, oh, okay. But honestly, if I had actually been moving with people, then when He told me about 3 years ago to go follow Cindy Trim, and I went in there, I went on YouTube, I went on her website, I began to eat everything I could get. I found out that, these things that's how it actually works. Make money. See, when you make money, you can do things that will make you happy. Money will not make you happy. Making lots of money does not necessarily make you happy, but it makes you be able to do the things that make you happy. For example, I love to give. It pains me when I'm not able to give. Even if I'm not eating, I might be hungry, but I see a child who is hungry. If I'm not able to help that child, I will cry. I'm hungry. My own hunger will not make me cry. I know hunger will not kill me. Something will happen. Something will happen, sha. Something will happen. But that I see someone that cannot help themselves, and I am not able to help, I'm shattered. My mind is broken. So when you make money, it helps you to do the things, to be able to do the things that make you happy. Like they say, it's always the philanthropist before the millionaire. But if the millions never come, the philanthropist cannot eventually be activated or actualized. Yeah, make money. There are ways of making money. Lots and lots of ways of making money. Some will take time. Like you're planting, palm tree. I saw a post on Instagram the other day that Mama Ibukun Awoshika was speaking about somebody that's like a palm tree. You planted 1 year, 18 months, 2 years. And they're like, what are they watering? What are they weeding? You are working on something. Because when the time of fruition comes, it's not going to stop. So you're watering something. So make money, make great friends that can, or great ideas that can help you make money. Money answers all things that money can answer. So let money answer those things. Make money. It's part of you creating a channel for your happiness. Okay, now let's go on. Don't overburden your boyfriend or your husband. And I know that some men are also here and some men will also come. So I'm going to involve you too. Do not overburden your girlfriend or your wife with too much expectation. He or she is human. Yeah. When you know to manage your expectations, it helps you. There won't be so much a dent made that's going to affect your happiness. Because in the first instance, you have learned to manage your expectations. The best of humans are humans. That man loves you. That lady loves you. But that lady is a human being. So being human, you can't take it away from anybody. You can't take being human away from anybody. To manage your expectation, even you, don't you at times surprise yourself and fall short of your own expectation, then something happened. Yeah, because everybody's human. Something happened. And must have been like, oh, maybe 12 years ago. Oh my God. Should I want to share? Do I want to share? Do I want to share? Should I share? Should I share? This is Living Real with Sarah. Let me make it real. So I had this friend of mine back home in Nigeria. And so she came to my office this particular day, and then, she was there for a long time. And then suddenly she looked at the time like, yeah, time is fast spent. I have to get home. I have to cook for my husband. And blah, 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 blah. And then she started again. She said, I forgot that I parked my car. I had to pick the gas cylinder at some other, location. Long story cut short, maybe her car didn't start or something. I can't remember. All I remember is that I got in a fix. I had to put my two kids in the vehicle with just my friend and start trying to beat the time that it will close at the gas station. That's the cooking gas station. She could get a cylinder and then get her home to start cooking. It was like from one end of the city to another. I think the gas cylinder thing was around Jabi or so, and then she lived in area 1, something like that. That's how I began to speed. Though I was speeding. I sped so much. I beat the traffic. That's not all. If you know Nigeria, some of those junctions, there are policemen there. I beat the traffic that day, and I was like, what did I do? It was not intentional. It was like if I was on steroids. I'm telling you. I was beside myself. She was like, I have to, and then oh my goodness. So I beat the traffic as if that was not enough. The police stopped me, and you know what? Yours truly, I did not stop. And I was just speeding. And then the police decided to give me a chase. From the rearview mirror, I saw, and I heard the sound. And you know what? I did not stop. Can you believe that? Even me, I couldn't believe it. She now said, okay, there's a place. Let's enter this street. We enter one street in Wuse. We now went to park in one corner. Oh my God. And we were there. I was like, then I now calmed down. The adrenaline had worn off. Like, what did I just do? What did I just do? So we were there for like 5 minutes. Meanwhile, the police, they kept pursuing. They got into that place. And I think they asked someone if they saw a green space bus and all of that. I'm telling you. So they now waited. So we too were waiting there. After like 5 minutes or so, and I said, okay, let's be going. They're no longer pursuing us. As we just exited, oh my God. They just flagged us down like, oh yeah. Now you have done your worst. Yeah. So they now asked, who was driving the car? See my innocent face. So like, it's me. And then the man popped and I peeped and saw vehicle and children. He said, you have the children in the car? I said, yes. He said, and you were doing all that stunt? And I used to read James Hadley Chase. Everything just came into play. By the time I was now shivering. So what was it? And I said, she has to go and do this. And God shall have mercy on me. He said, go. Your sins are forgiven, but sin no more. Madam, don't try that kind of thing again. And I said, thank you. So we left. And up till now that I'm saying it, I'm still like, did I actually do that? Did I actually do that? The best of human is human. I was disappointed in myself. In fact, after that time, I cut off that person. Because, like I told you, I evaluate my relationship. Like, oh, this person would bring out the beast. I shouldn't have a beast in me, but they say everybody has a beast in them. There's a part that side. I didn't know I had it. Like, no, 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 no. But that was a long time ago. We have since reconnected. Everybody has grown, and of course, I've also grown. Nobody can make me do that kind of thing again. If they close the gas, they close at the gas filling, cooking gas filling station. Heaven will not fall. Life will not come to an end. You can do some other things. You can order for food for your husband for that night. Explain to him, whatever. But that was it. So manage your expectation. Manage your expectation. Yes, someone that brings out the worst side of you is a no-no. Yes. But you know what it also reveals to you? There is the side of you that is terrible. That's what I found out from there too. And that's something I had to work on consciously. Yeah. So manage your expectations of people. Cut them some slack. He's human after all. I know that some things that you cannot, no, that one but there are some that, just manage your expectations of people. It will give you peace of mind because the best of man is man. And being human is what humans do. So don't overburden that man or that woman with too much expectation. Too much expectation. Then another thing you need to look at, you're married, allow him to be an individual. He's not your possession, your handbag that you put here. I remember when I went to Kenya on a mission some years back, and in Kenya, they adored Nigerians. I don't know if they still do that now. That was like 10 years ago. Anywhere you enter, there are restaurants, they are watching Nollywood. I imagine Nollywood of those days. We're not even where we are now, but they're like, are these things real? Do you have houses like this in Nigeria? Like, yes. Is that? I said, yes. Wow. And then somebody asked me one day, is it true that Nigerian women, they know what to do to put their husband's head here? I was like, what is here? They have seen movies, where ladies will go out and then do some stuff, jazz, voodoo, and then keep their husbands sit down there, and the man sit down there, stand up and start. I was like, oh no, that's not general. I said, well, maybe some people do it, but that's not. And come to think of it, who wants to do that to their husband? Who wants mumu as a husband? Sit down, stand up, stand up. So you let the man be an individual, let him be himself. That's what I said again. I am big on premarital counseling. Choose your choose. Nobody is perfect. But there's that one that is imperfect, but is perfect for you. So choose. So let that man be that man now. Let that woman be herself. If he says he wants to hang out with the boys, let him go. There was someone that said to me one day, my husband said, okay, they went to an event, and her husband's friend was saying, was it her husband's friend or her husband was saying, oh, they have an outing next week or something. And then he was stylishly telling his wife at that event so that she could know in advance that the boys are hanging out next week. So somehow we got talking around that time. She said, there's an insinuation as if I don't allow him to be, and all of that. And then he's saying that next week they are going. I said, let him go. Let him go. Let him go with his friends and hang out. Allow him to be an individual. It's not your possession. Free him, I beg. Hang out with the boys. Give his friends, go out with his friends. Give him allowance. Don't be overly obsessively needy. If you go out now, it will be only me. Was it only you in your mother's womb? You survived 9 months. And when he goes out and is happy, a happier husband will give you a happier home. A happier wife will give you a happier home. So as a man, let your wife be. She says, oh, she's going out. No, you can't go on that cruise. Except I'm going with you. Abba. Okay? Even if you're the one paying for the cruise, must you go? Let girls be girls, let boys be boys. Allow people to breathe. If you don't trust your spouse and you are married to them, you're already in a mess. But that is story for another day. But honestly, in a marriage, trust is very important. So He wants to go out. Let him go out. He wants to hang out with people. Let him hang out. Free him. In freeing him, you are freeing yourself also. Because then at times you will realize that you are needy. We all have needs. And I'm not saying that you should, of course, we should be close to our spouses. That's a given. But if you are obsessively in need of a man to be by your side all the time, something is wrong with you. You have to learn to create your own happiness. And so letting him go on that weekend, they are going out fishing, they want to go to another city and Boy Scout event, whatever. Letting him go is going to show to you your state of mind and hopefully get you to the point of realizing you have to work on yourself. You create your own happiness. You to find something doing. Don't dull his shine or her shine because you are dull. Watch movies. Go swimming. Go hiking. Go window shopping. Or something. Or something. Please. And then this one. Oh, I like this one. Don't compete with your mother-in-law or your sister-in-law, or as the case may be, your father-in-law or your brother-in-law for his attention. Give them space. Be intentional. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. Exactly. At times when they go out like that and they come back and they're like, I've missed you. I've missed you too. Because at times familiarity would, be breeding content now. You're always there together. You're always stepping on each other's toes. You always let them go on that cruise. Let them go. Let them to pack their clothes. Let them go. Bye. Have fun. Send pictures. Okay. So do not compete with your mother-in-law, your sister-in-law for your spouse's attention. Your husband's mother or your wife's mother has a permanent place in their lives. Their parents, their sisters, their cousin brothers, some of them, they have large families. They have a place in their lives. They've had it before you came. Especially to us as women, now you have come. Now you're now marking territories, and then you're saying nobody comes to our house. Nobody. Wisdom, Lafi Manche. Don't compete, for their space, but be on top of your game. Hello, be on top of your game. Give them their space. And when it's your own time, say, sweetheart, I gave them their space. This time, this one is my space now. So you have to learn to create the happiness that you desire in your life. And if you're married, you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, somebody you're seeing, you're serious with, begin to practice these things. Free them, free yourself. Give all those people that have been in their life before you came, give them their space. Wisdom. And so shall a man leave his father and his mother and cleave to his wife, and the two shall become one. True. But it never said that they will stop having parents and stop having sisters and brothers and friends that they had before you. It just means that now you're a priority. And even in that, you can't always be a priority. Be real with yourself. Don't compete. He has chosen you or she has chosen you. That's okay. Map out strategies on how. We are reading the book of Esther. I'm coming to that question. Hold it there. We're reading the book of Esther, and we were reading this week on the strategy that Esther, used. He said to the king, "If I found favor in your eyes, come to the banquet that I have prepared for you." Okay, what do you need? Everything, anything to the half of my kingdom, I will give you. Wait now. Wait now. I'm taking you somewhere. We have not gotten there yet. After the first banquet, wow, this is absolutely fantastic, Queen Esther. Now tell me. That's what normal people will do. After the first banquet, they will tell you, they make their request. But people who are on top of their game, people who have learned, to handle things supernaturally, beyond the ordinary. You take it a notch higher. That if I found, come again tomorrow. Hey! By that time, it's like, can you my lagbara, this thing, the man, she was taking him there. So yes, give them their spaces. Give them their spaces. Patience is a virtue. Now you get your thing. Don't compete with your father-in-law, your mother-in-law, your sisters, your cousins, and all of them, But be on top of your game. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the ride. So the question, what if the mother-in-law is a troublemaker? Or what? I don't know what that sign is. But what if the mother-in-law is a troublemaker? Is a troublemaker. One, there is no problem that does not have a solution. You will let it be very clear that you Mama, mo dẹ̀ fún yín ní wrong rope láti pull. I'm giving you a long rope to pull. You have to make it very clear that they have a place. If they, we know what to do with those ones now. Someone know which to leave now. That one will be physical. Because she won't come to you and say, I'm a witch. Now, she going to do them in the street realm. And there you're going to deal with them. They are troublemaker. There's a way you handle people. Once she's not living in your house, I don't subscribe to parents-in-law living with couples, except when there is a need, but at least not for the first 2-3 years. And if there is even a need to do that, maybe they are visiting and there are some issues here and there. You can always draw boundaries. But it's always good to let people know that they are recognized, they are appreciated, they have a place here, but there are boundaries. All right, there are boundaries, healthy boundaries. Don't compete with your mother-in-law and sisters-in-law for his attention. Give them space, but be on top of your game. Okay. Be content or be contented. Yes, may God give us strategy. Right. That's a big one. And those strategies, when God gives you those strategies, they work. They work. Okay, so be contented with what you have and where you are. Why worry if you can change the situation? By all means, change it already. But if you cannot, then live with it. Change always comes. But a mindset shift will help you a lot. Be contented. The good book says that godliness with contentment is great gain. Okay, I like diamonds. I like diamonds. They say diamonds is every girl's friend or something like that. I want diamonds. And you know that you can't even afford GL. Those ones too, they don't wear off. You can't buy gold. Swarovski is off your budget for now. How do you want to kill yourself? Those ones that you are able to buy, see, you go on Shein. SHEIN. They have some fantastic products. Very nice. They look very nice. Do you like this one I'm wearing? Do you like it? I do. I like it. I remember that I would buy gold. In fact, my first gold that I bought is the person is here. Her mom sold me that my first set of gold that I bought about almost like 20 years ago in Ashi. I think it's Kuwaiti gold. I remember it very well. Tiny, lovely, and with the pendant and with the earring. I'll buy gold, and when you buy gold, it's good investment. Because I remember some gold that I bought, having to sell them years later. It was almost, some of them were like the same amount, and some were like, I even gained. At times I even traded into, get new one. I go to Dubai, trade in my, wedding band, add a little and get something bigger and all of that. So I started a business sometime years back. The business had some issues. One day I needed to buy some equipment and all of that. Oh man, so I carry gold, enter Wuse market, sell them. I invested the money in my business at that time. But these days, I have a lot of things to do with money. I'm making money, but right now, the money I'm making and the money that I need, the balance, they are getting balanced. So if I'm making $1,000 and my needs, mind you, not want to, my needs is about 3,000, and I'm making $1,000. It will be sheer madness for me to now be saying I cannot buy on Shein this thing because the gold we have been wearing gold for like how many years now? Hello. Life happens. Like I said earlier, when life happens, you too happen to life. So I saw this beautiful piece on Shein. I think it cost like $12. Yeah. And I like it. And before, when I wear whatever is not gold, it has a way of eating into my skin, and then it will affect me. Even my ears, I can't hear whatever is not gold. It will be affecting me. But I think maybe I grew my face because I wore it, and then it's not scratching me. I'm wearing this for the second time. I hope when I pull it off, it won't. And if it does, I will rub shea butter, and I'll be fine. Be contented with what make yourself happy. Happiness is beautiful on you, beautiful on your soul, beautiful on your spirit. I'm telling you, you will look way younger than your age when you choose happy. You choose happy. Choose happy. That state of being contented, showing, share delight. It's your life. It's your decision. In the next couple of months now, my balancing would have balanced. My monthly needs will be 10,000. And what is coming in monthly is 100,000. I can get the diamond. I can do anything I want to do. I can take the old children in my mother's village on an educational tour to Malaysia. I can build a resource center in my father's village for the less privileged. I can sponsor 100 children up to the university. But where I am right now, I'm enjoying my Shein of $12. I'm living life to the fullest. I'm choosing to be happy. But it's a choice that I get to choose. Some people will see you and look down on you. You know where you have been. You know who you are. And then they look at you. Yes. Who cares? You know you. Choose to be happy. Be contented with what you are. You had a car, you used to be chauffeur driven, and then something happened, and now you're managing a space, you don't even have a car. It's temporary. How can you allow temporary things to take your permanent smiles away? You don't need people to be happy. You don't need their permission. They will not even give you. Most people won't give you permission even if you ask them. The good thing is you don't even need their permission to be happy. You choose to be happy and be happy. So be contented with what you have, where you are. It's okay. Why worry? Worry does not even help the issue anyway. Then have here, remember, it's not that serious. Learn to laugh at yourself. And no, they too keep matter for mind. Now, so I write time for my notes. No, they too keep matter for mind. Now, me, she talk to like that. Now, me, he greet like that. Me, oh my show, me. It's not that serious. Maybe the boy is dumb. Maybe he's stupid. Maybe he didn't know any better. Maybe he was under an influence. Maybe she was just being envious. And when people treat you badly, I love to say this. Most of the time, it's a pointer to where they are. It's a pointer to who they are. It's not always about you. So somebody who lacks good manners treats you shabbily. You now lay it to heart, and you are now sad for the next 2 hours. Your face just strong. What happened? Nothing. Kilo de kosi. OCO. There is something. It's not that serious. Can we all adopt that? It's not that serious. It's not that serious. I can live with it. Laugh. Laugh at yourself. At times you do something dumb and people laugh at you. Join and laugh. I didn't know I missed that up. I moved to Texas. It's almost 2 years now. And I came into the midst of the unbelievers. I'd never lived in such a close proximity with people who don't love and serve God and revere God and all of that. People on the streets. And one of them, there is one that was very close to me, and I learned a lot from him. I can say I learned a lot of street wisdom from him. And you say, okay, so somebody got him, I think, 2 shirts. And they went on to tell everybody, I was the one, I think he now wore the shirt to an event. And they're always having parties here. Oh my goodness. Hey, always something happening and all of that. So I think he was wearing the shirt, and the guy was like, Mimora shirt. Like, oh, okay. And he got wind of it. I can't remember actually how it happened. I'm just giving you a background to give you an idea of what I want to say. And so the guys, they were not laughing. He was feeling cool in the designer shirt. And now he now knew that the guy had said that he was the one that bought the shirt for him. And so he just went on and said, yeah, like this shirt I'm wearing, you like it, right? This is a, whatever the name was. He said, now that guy buy them for me. Alaye mi, ó ra aṣọ sí mi lọ́rùn. Wàá me. Like, this guy bought this shirt for me and I like it. Oh, my party man, you will buy me more. And he was laughing. He said, see me as I'm even wearing the shirt, as if me even use my money buy them. But you're not gonna send a gift to just the do shakara. See as I fine. See as I, and you're like, what's the big deal? So somebody bought a shirt for me, and now everybody knows, and is making a big deal. What's the big deal? Yes, didn't he buy it? Heaven will not fall. He bought it, and I'm wearing it, and I will yet wear it. And I was like, okay. And me of then, I was like, okay. So when those things happen, I'm like, how would I have handled it? Most of us would have felt bad. But what's the big deal? It's not that serious. It's not that serious. Choose to be happy. Remember, it's not that serious. Learn to laugh at yourself. And not the two keep matter for mind. Not the two keep matter for mind. Okay? And I'm going to wrap up with this. Life is beautiful. And you have time. Life is beautiful. And because you are still on this side of the divide, because you are still alive today, to him that is joined to all the living, there is hope. For a living dog is better than a dead lion. Life is beautiful. And you still have time. Okay, and that's all that I have today. I hope you have enjoyed yourself as much as I have. Happiness can be created. You are the only one that needs to give yourself the permission to be happy. And yes, I believe you will make that decision. Be happy and contented. No one owes you anything. That's right. That's right. And some people say, oh, my father did not do this. My mother did this to me. If you're already above 21, okay, let me be generous. Let me be generous and not be mean, right? If you are already like you are 30 years old, I beg, heal up, heal up, grow up, move up. My father did not treat me well. I was abused as a child. Yes, those things are, I know they are traumatic. And as a counselor, I will tell you your feelings are valid. But as your friend, as your sister, I will tell you that you should heal up. They hurt you. You didn't have anything to do with that. But your healing, you have a lot to do with that. And it's a choice you've got to make. Yeah. They didn't do this, they didn't do that. Nobody really owes you anything no more. You don't land here for this earth. Now you're an adult. Grow up already. Growing old is inevitable. As long as you are sleeping and waking up, you'll be growing up. You'll be adding age. You'll be growing old. You'll be adding age. So growing up and growing old are two different things. Everybody grows old, but not everybody grows up. This is Living Real with Sarah, and I'm going to give it to you real. Grow up. Choose to heal. Choose to live. Choose to be happy. Choose to make the best of what is available. Don't expect too much from people. Nobody owes you anything. They do it, thank them. They don't do it, move on. See, everybody has this. In Yoruba land, we say, Atewo labala. Many toko. God has given everybody a path in life. And we also say, Atelewo eni ki itanije. See, everybody has this. Everybody has. Almost everybody. Some people are very special. They don't have it for some reason. And I celebrate those people. But generally, most people. In other words, this is what you have. Atelewo eni itanije. This is what you have. You have you. Thank God that God is in you, God is with you, God is for you, God is by you. Thank God. But in this earth, you have you first and foremost. And you must know that I have me, and you will always be with you. So be comfortable in your own skin. Know the things you owe yourself. Give yourself what you owe yourself, like being happy. Every other thing that comes. And you know one thing I've realized? When you get to the point where you are comfortable in your own skin, you have chosen to be happy, you are creating your happiness and living in that happiness, you know what? It has a way of drawing to you every other thing you need. I'm telling you. The elements, the universe, everything works together. Like they say, karma. It's all about the things that happen, all about the universe. So there's some things that you will do, and there are some resultant effects of what you do. That's karma in the negative. But now look at it in the positive. When you invest in your life, you create happiness, you find the things that matter, you get the right relationships, you're out there to make impact, you make money, you do things that, like a seed that is sown into the soil, dies, germinates, begins to grow, matures, and begins to bear fruit. And then you see the birds coming. People are coming. They're coming to take shade under that tree. They are coming to pluck the fruits. They are coming to, the birds are building their nest because that seed decided to do what it ought to do. You and I, we are a seed planted in this earth. And we owe it to ourselves to be the best that we can be. And when we are in that state, every other thing that needs to come, every other thing that needs to come. Life is beautiful, and you have time. So enjoy it. All righty, it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful sharing the past 1 hour with you. This has made my day. Thank you for being here. Looking forward to seeing you again soon. Maybe next month, I'll let you know. But we have to do this again. And I'm looking forward to having you guys come sit here. Let's have discussion. Okay. All right. So if there's no other contribution and no other thing that we want to share, I want to call it a day. And I just want to say to you, choose happy. Keep creating your happiness. Do for yourself what you have been empowered to do. And yes, if you need help, thank you. If you need help, you need someone to listen. I hold a free 30 minutes listening session. But you have to go on the website, livingrealwithsarah.com/book appointment. And I'm going to give you 30 minutes of my precious life to listen to what you need, to say, what you need to talk about, that thing that's, been limiting your ability to create happiness, or you just don't know where to start from. You just don't know what to do. I give 30 minutes free listening sessions. Every other one is going to be paid for. But I give the 30 minutes free sessions. Make use of it. Because your well-being is actually my priority. So I'm willing to help you to get started and keep going. Okay. And also, I offer many other services like marital counseling, marriage counseling, purpose counseling. You want to discover your purpose, or you need an accountability partner? I'm here. I'm your girl. And yes, let's do this together. I'll just give you the tips and walk away with you. But yes, creating happiness is your sole responsibility. And yes, you can do it. So go do it. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now and keep living.